All right, welcome to the Struggling Day Trader channel. I am your host, Resident Day Trader, and your brother in the struggle. The name is Hassan, and we are live. Please make yourself at home. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button on your way in, and let's get it going. The SPY had a nice little day yesterday. Got my timer ready already. The SPY had a nice little day, bouncing off the 100 EMA. Could we be seeing a bounce? I mean, it's been red for quite some time. It's been a good couple weeks of a downtrend. Like, it's got to bounce at some point. Why not today? But regardless, I'm back focused and recommitted to my system. And that's all I plan to do today is just look for opportunities that align with my system. I really want to focus on the things that are already trading above yesterday's high, which is most of what I have up on my watch list. And there's the market open. Start my timer. But yeah, I just really want to check out my strategy. I really haven't had any good data for my strategy because I keep not trading it. So today, I'm just going to trade. I'm going to wait my 10 minutes before I take any entries. And I'm looking for things that have traded above its opening range, higher high, and not disqualified its move up with a higher low. A lower high. And just gonna wait and look for that thing that aligns. It might just be one stock, might be two or three, but either way, just gonna be patient and see what I can come up with. All right, GE pretty much lined up with that already. Google. So I'm just going in and drawing basically my opening volume support line. This is the line that I want the stock to trade above to make entries valid for my setup. Spot already has its own. Switch these back to the 2 because I enter only on the 2. Man, spot looks really nice. Nvidia's trading over that range, over pre-market highs. Things moving kind of slow. I might need to close some stuff. Okay. Microsoft looking pretty good. AMD looking good. Got a lot of stuff trading over the opening range already. Not Tesla though. Tesla was kind of a sketchy add to the list. I just knew it had a lot of attention, but it is not looking like it's ready to do anything special for me. And GE's looking lackluster, and so is ARM. But it's cool. We got some time. Just gonna sit back and be patient. Got 3 people in here. What's up, you guys? Hit that like button for me, por favor. Drop a comment in the chat. Feeling very good, very hopeful, and patient. Feeling very patient. Yeah, Tesla. I think I'm about to just put the SPY right here. Tesla is not about that action. Yeah, SPY looking kind of janky too. Spot still holding up though. Spot might be that one. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. It wouldn't be the worst thing if SPY went down to 500 again, I guess. It's really just now getting into VWAP, so let's see what kind of move it makes from here. Looking real sell-offish thus far. Switch that to the 2. Everything's on the 2 except for Amazon. Okay. Where's my spinner at? Dang, what happened to my spinner? Lost my spinner. Yeah, it's looking like another bearish one, folks, but it's still early. 3 minutes left on my trade timer. SPY might be trying to bounce off VWAP here. Can't really get excited until we get back over that opening range, which was 501.92. So if we can get into 502 territory, might have some moves today. Okay, we got some bouncing going on. Okay. Definitely like that. Spot really looks like the best thing going out of everything as far as strength, relative strength. Very tempted to buy that joint. Ah, yeah. That little narrow range guy right there. But we're going to be patient. Going to be patient. like to see a higher high on the SPY before doing anything, which we might get right here. We can break over 502. The day will look really interesting, I think. Got 501.92, 501.88 currently. What's TSM doing? Easy. Wow, look at Verizon. That's not bad looking. All right, timer's done. Trading's open. Hey, we made a higher high on the SPY. That's nice. Can we get a higher low? Nothing else made a higher high though. Things looking weak around here. Google did actually. Google's been chopping though. Man, spot looks really interesting, I think. Just need a real setup on it though. Alright, Google's trading up. Verizon's pulling back a bit. Might swap Amazon for Verizon, or Verizon for Amazon. Verizon had a treacherous day yesterday, man. Gapped up like that and sold off extremely. Talk about a bull trap. All right, SPY trading above 502. Google's are running off. Man. Wow. That's really the day on the spot? Huh? Oh, that's yesterday on the spot. I'm about to say. Yeah, that's not a setup. Nothing happening for me yet. UPS. It's a little interesting. Huge topping tail on the SPY. Figured as much. Nothing to swing at yet. I feel a little antsy with SPOT. I do kind of, but this is like a breakout trade. I really need that to trade up out of this range and then come back and retest the top of it. That would be more of something that I'm looking for. Yeah, SPY looking kind of sus with that top tail right there. Whoa. Man, SPOT is looking real interesting, especially on the 5, yo. Over 311.50. Microsoft popped. SPY popped. SPOT is lagging behind. Okay. I would say, wow, that's a big candle on the SPY. Just got to be patient and see if I can find something that fits my criteria. Google, I think, is just ran off too far. Nvidia, though, could totally have a nice pullback and let a brother own the train. AMD just made a higher high. That could also give me a nice, shallow retracement. VWAP still kind of close by. Don't want to trade a firm. What's PM talking about? It's not bad, but it's a little high up for me. Oh, what's up, Ben? I couldn't see your comment. I was wondering where you were at. What you got going on this morning, man? I'm back to my home base with the small caps, so I didn't even look at them this morning. What you looking at today? Just frustration. Oh, man. That's not good. I know that feeling all too well. Computer's moving super slow this morning. I should have restarted. Well, that's better than trading something stupid and losing money. That's for sure. Hmm. Yeah. Why didn't you take them? What this big pullback is about when the SPY's not pulling back like that. It's like a lot of relative weakness going on in the moment. You didn't want to lose the money. I got you. I am going to try Microsoft here. It's about as clean of a setup I could hope for. Feel inclined to try ARM also, except for this huge topping tail right here that I do not like. 97.43, 97.55. 70 cents. Okay, I'm in ARM. 96.34. Stop sell. 42. Every time I trade ARM, man, I get got by that. That's funny. Gotta locate shares to trade ARM. Microsoft. Stop loss $1. Take profit $2. Okay. Do you feel that often? Because, I mean, losing 2 times your winners, that would be hard to stomach too. Like, you'd have to have a really nice, confident win rate. Which, if you do, it shouldn't be no big deal. But I totally understand that. Because I hate it when I lose $30 and I'm only trying to lose 25. Like, that really bothers me. This Google trade looked like a decent setup, but it just didn't test VWAP all the way. And yeah, I didn't want to do. I just want the A+ setups, you know. So I didn't take it. ARM is looking good. I don't want to get too excited, man. I've definitely gotten this close to my target before, and then that joker turned right around on me. Yeah, I mean, you know, I don't get scared about losing the money until like I'm down 3R. Then I start getting scary. But them first couple trades, man, I'm almost too free. I'm just like, hey, man, let's see what happens. But yeah, I feel you though, man. But you know, maybe take some notes on the trade, screenshot it. Did it work? Did they work? The trades you didn't take? Because if they did work, then you know, take a screenshot, take some notes, and then you'll have a little more confidence next time that setup shows up. You know, dang, is that a double top? Oh, let's see here. 405.96. 406.09. Okay, we made it past a little bit. All 4 worked. Bruh. Come on, man. You gotta take those, bro. Yeah. I would take some notes on those, man. Take a couple screenshots, and then try to have a little more confidence next time you see that setup, because you know it works. Shares, 7 shares, 82.05. I'm about to try NVIDIA 2. Dang, everything turned around though. Ooh. What's the SPY doing? Alright. Definitely not entering any more trades until these things see through. 89, 808, 98. 14. Wow, it's looking like a quick stop out right here on NVIDIA. 808.81 is actually 357. 808.66. Okay, I got a little more room. Dun dun dun. Yeah, that ain't happening, bro. That ain't happening. 100% accuracy. The market is just too unpredictable and irrational for that. Yeah, this was a higher low. This was a lower high right here. I don't know what I was thinking with that one. That was a bad one. Yeah, that was a little foolish there. I don't know why I bought that. I guess I was looking more at this pop right here and this being buyable, and then it making a higher low above VWAP again made this more valid. But that's not what we're doing. Why did I trade NVIDIA? Yeah, that's what I was just talking about. This higher low here, this higher high here, and then I like this candle at VWAP, but this is why I didn't get in right here. And then when it made, I didn't even register this as a lower high. I just saw it bounce back and then, hold up over VWAP. So, yeah. You ain't lying, bro. This one was a bad one for sure. Yeah, I wasn't thinking. I completely ignored the fact that this was a lower high. It's kind of like a delayed entry from here, but yeah, that sucked. Oh, my bad on that one. And of course, I bet it's gonna stop me out on a great entry. Nah, yeah, that was stupid. That was very stupid. Paid a whole R for that mistake. Yeah. Now the SPY, what is going on here? Just need another move up there, SPY. I'm glad I didn't take this Google trade though. I was really interested right here, but I'm glad I didn't take that. Right. Do your job, bro. Take the trades. Come on, ARM. Don't you want to go to your home? Whoa, I didn't even realize that this was way below HVS, this entry right here. What's that all about? All right, SPY, we're going to bounce right here. Take Microsoft on up to profit. Now Google's looking interesting. $57.42, that'd be 50 shares up to 158.29. That's not really a good target. Whoa, that was a little yeah, you're right about that. 92. 156.92. Stop. Sell. What's up, Brad? Red Day. What you trade, Brad? A good red day or a bad one? Ben, man, you you might be able to do some coaching, man. Not much of a range on this puppy. Kind of just consolidated, really. SMFL. Ooh. All right, let's go Microsoft. 407.08 is a bit of a rough target. Ooh. There goes Nvidia finally. Yeah, I should have taken that higher low. Higher high, higher low setup on Nvidia. Well, I'm not going to say I should have, but that big red candle disqualified it. Yeah. Hey, man, those who can't do, teach. Gosh, man, this one blemish on Nvidia, man, it's gonna bother me. We're getting close on Microsoft. We got. I really wish my target was on the underside of 407, not 8 cent past. So I'm really needing it to break through that whole dollar level to get to my target. How much is that 8 cent really worth? to 25 shares. Yeah, it already went to 407. I bet that 8 cent is not worth it to 25 shares. $2. Oh gosh. Yeah, that's regrettable. Let's see what this look like on the one. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it went to 407. That would really suck to miss out on that target over $2. Trying to get 2R to the T. Oh gosh. That's gonna be sad. Don't do me like that, Microsoft. Ugh. Always gotta put your put your target just below the high dollar, the dollar, the whole dollar. What we get here? 407, 406.93. It doesn't look bad though. What's the range on Microsoft? It's got room. It's got a little bit of room to go. $7 range. We've done $7. Oh boy. Jeez. $13.80. Come on, Microsoft. Get the target so I can try NVIDIA again. A little too late, I guess. I moved it down and I moved it up again. Might regret that. Arm, wow, look at arm. I didn't even see that little pop right there. It's not a great sign, all that volume coming in right there. Google's looking kind of dead. Kind of dead. Come on, Microsoft. Yeah, I like to do that too, but I've had a lot of times where I've moved my stop up and then it came down, stopped me out, and then went to my target, and that hurts my feelings more than but I do feel like I've earned my risk on this trade for sure. Sometimes though it'll come back and test VWAP, and you could even add, and then it'll go up to target. I don't know. I'll probably move it if it goes down. Keeping it a buck. What's this candle? 4:15:13. Come on, Microsoft. Just go on up there. There we go. Let's go. Oh my God. SPY's moving up. Why can't you move up? There goes Nvidia. Yep. This was a bad entry up here for sure. That's disappointing. This would have been it, but this long, wide range red candle is what really disqualifies me from taking that. But this lower high should have disqualified me from taking that. Then it made a higher high, and I kind of wanted to look for an entry right here, but it didn't really give me one. And now she's on her way. I don't know what's going to happen with this Microsoft trade. The market's going up. Man, ARM came really close to target. $96.89. Google just like chilling, like it's over. Just want to get out of Google, honestly. I don't know. It was stupid. It broke it. It broke it right here, and I had it down at 98 right before it did that too, and it looked like it was holding. So yeah, I usually always place my targets below that, but that's usually when it's past 2R. I'm usually pretty strict about wanting to get my 2R out. Yeah, see, I'm not willing to stop out on a higher low. 404.03. Yeah. Got to see it through, Ben. Got to see it through. Oh man, pre-market is a hell of a drug. I went through a phase where I couldn't stay out of pre-market too, where I kept trading pre-market. Like I made a rule not to trade it, and I just kept going in. Sometimes, man, those patterns look so clean in pre-market, man, and look like you got an opportunity to get in early. Super dangerous though. All right, Microsoft, this is it. Yeah, man. I just, bro, not being able to have a, a stop loss. That was the big thing for me to stay out of pre-market, man. Bro, I did it again. 94. Yeah, pre-market can trade really nice, but it's just scary, yo. Come on, Microsoft, just go. Jeez. I'm saying, let's go, man. Just, just a little bit more. Arm looking good over here too. Three strikes, you're out. Now that third test usually breaks. Third test usually breaks. If it can even get up that high to test it again. This one only went up to 94. Now things looking like they turning around. Yeah, I definitely wish I'd have taken out 98 when I pulled that down. What's this look like? Yeah, that ain't looking good. It's really no big volume that's come in though. Try to be patient, see it through. Man, that's not pretty on arm. Yeah, that's what I was just looking at. It doesn't look like it's not screaming get out yet. Just need a little pop. Boy, Nvidia sure ran off, man. Ugh. What a travesty. What a travesty. Oh, yes, sir. Let's go, man. Count that up, man. 2R on Microsoft. Yes. That was a pretty clean move right there, man. This is my setup right here. This is my setup. Pretty clean move. Had to take a screenshot of that puppy. Alright. Now, just gotta get ARM home, which is looking mad sketchy right now. But we got the SPY on our side. And Google. I should have added to Google over in here somewhere. Could have raised my stop up right under there. See if I can get a higher low to add on Google. Bruh, this is gonna bother me for a while. Got stopped out. And then all green candles from there, man. That's my bad, though. This was not a good entry up here. This was the entry, but this thing scared me off. It's all good. Can't win them all. Can't win them all. Where's my edge, bro? There's my edge. All right, ARM. Let's go. See, man, when the SPY is uptrending, it's pretty cool for me. It's pretty cool for me. Look at Google. Yeah, if I could have added to Google, I could bring my target down below these highs right here. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I should have just gone ahead and chased in right here over 50. But I'm trying to be calculated and cautious. And Microsoft, for holding for that break, I really felt like if it broke, it was going to keep going. Normally, I would delete my take profit order and just drag my stop up and chase it. But I'm totally happy with just taking my 2R right now. Yeah, I know. That's why I got to see it through, though. That's why I got to see it through. It's still the reason I liked Google is because it's still trading way above the opening range. But wanting to get it past these highs is a little problematic, to be honest. But Google really hasn't moved that much today, so I think there's room, but it's just a little I don't like to ask too much of these stocks, you know. I just want to get my little nibbles and say thank you and move on. Wow, AMD is really looking good. AMD with a new high of the day over here. Spot's uptrending again after a super long consolidation with look like hardly no movement at all. And the SPY continues to march up. Let's go over here where the green's at, man. Let's go ARM. What's this low? 96.89. Hey, bro, it wasn't that long ago. I would still be waiting for my first take profit in Microsoft, going for 4R. I chilled out, bro, because I was having home runs on a daily basis. Google testing 158 through 158. Oh yeah. Google's looking real. Ad right there would have been so beautiful. I could have added another 50 shares right there. Had my stop up nice and tight. All right, Brad. Thanks for stopping by, man. Hit that like button for me on your way out, por favor. Por favor. GE making nice moves up. GE new high day. Look at the SPY though. SPY is running off, man. This is a good day, man. Come on, ARM. We just got to get on up there. Google's looking fantastic. Don't start that stuff, ARM. Don't be scared of 98. Got some pressure up there at 98 on ARM, man. Look at all these top and tails up here. 1, 2, 3. Can't be that many there after all of this, though. Come on now. I don't even want a higher low on Google, man. Let's just go on and take it up to the top. Got 30 minutes left on my trading window. SPY testing 505. I hope that thing just blows through 505 and takes my trades with it. All right, man. Thanks for hanging out with me, man. Hopefully, I'll have a Green Day review today, man. Uh-oh. We got Google. We got Google. Target is 42. We're at 31, 32. ARM is looking a little disappointing at the moment. Come on, baby. $0.08 away. Got 36. Just need 42. We're at a new high a day. Previous high was 26. So we're 10 cents past that. 37. Man, arm all the way back down to VWAP. $36.89. Oh man. That's crazy. Is it really about to dip all the way back down here? Come on, bro. It's really about to dip all the way back down here. I should have went to break even on arm, man. This some BS right here. Like, what is this? All right, let's stay positive. I don't like this pattern right here either, though. Man. Oh boy. Yeah, I really needed that add to Google so I could lower my target down. That thing came within 6. Where'd it go? Man, 3 pennies of my target. 3 pennies of my target and turned around. Same with arm, it looks like. Where did this go? This one was 12 pennies. What's going on with arm, man? 98.15. Yeah, arm I probably should have raised up to this higher low, because if it broke that, it's probably gonna go lower, and then if it doesn't, maybe it'll throw a better entry. But I don't know, I should have. The fact that it didn't go to target up here, all these top and tails up here, like that's a lot of resistance. But maybe it's called cleared out and it'll bounce and have a smooth ride up. Probably not likely. All right. $47, stop, and then what was that? Ooh. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with arm, man. It's not looking good for the home team on arm at all. Bouncing off VWAP from the bottom side. It's just like, hey, you had your chance at target, it didn't go. It's not going. All right, So ad on Google looks pretty good in the moment. I did lower my target down to just below this high. Stopped out on arm, man. That sucks. Market's turning around also. Look like it's gonna pull back quite a bit. Maybe. Yeah, that's definitely not what we want to see there. $47. What's it gonna be, man? What's it gonna be? That'd be a cold ad if that works, though. Very tempted to raise my stop up to break even below this candle and just walk away with my red 134. Trying to see if I can really see this thing working, which I can, but if the SPY bounces right here, I think we got a great shot, which it looks like it's doing. Really was looking at AMD over here, but got to get down there to VWAP pimping. Only thing wrong with this trade was it was below that blue line. It's either gonna break up or break down. Looking like a breakdown. The SPY's moving up though. Just never tell when this thing wants to. It seems like the only time it goes with the SPY is downwards. I'm about to say, it looks kind of bullish on the time and sales, man. We might make it. Gotta get back over 158 though. SPY's moving good. It can happen. See, that's why I don't like to raise my stop up too. Because if I would have raised my stop up under here and this candle stopped me out and then this went on up to my target, I would be devastated. I'd rather get stopped out and lose 1R. So that's what I do. Gotta see it through, my boy. Yeah, that Microsoft trade was beautiful though. Beautiful. Went all the way up to 408 too. Beautiful. Yeah. 407 was pretty much the daily range though, so I wasn't gonna try and squeeze too much out. Alright, Google, what's it gonna be, man? Thing just be stalling out. Actually not bad looking on the 5 at all. Yeah, the more I'm looking at ARM, the more I'm seeing this really wasn't an ideal entry. This blue line is supposed to be my where I want to see VWAP for my entry, and it just barely peekabooed above it, and then we got a long topping tail, and didn't really penetrate VWAP for real. So this is like a very low quality setup, which I mean got me close to target, really close, but not close enough. Needed more shares. If I was able to get 50 shares out of that thing, could have worked something out. But yeah, hindsight is crystal clear as usual. I don't know. This Google joint right here has some volume come in on this candle. Either we going up or we not. Just got to get back over 158, and I think we'll be all right. If we make a new lower low, it's probably not a good thing. Okay, there's 158. It's the pop I was looking for. Can we get to 10? Okay, there's 11. All right. Might work out here. Might have to, I don't know. I'm feeling tempted to go for that 3R on this puppy. I ain't gonna lie. I just want to move this up 10 cents. If I move it up 10 cents, I'll move my stop up too if it fails. Deal? We got a deal. I know the rule is previous highs, but I mean, we should be able to make it to 50. I just want 47. SPY is making a new high of day. Like, come on, man, let's go. Google probably uptrend the whole rest of the day. Look at that nice move up. Come on, keep going. These sellers need to chill out. 32, 33, let's go. These sellers need to chill out. Come on, we ain't finished. Alright, I'm gonna keep my word and move my stop up to break even. I went over it this morning. It's over here somewhere. Where is it at? Is this it? Nah, that's my old one. I was actually trying to find some kind of app where it could actually be an actual checklist, but I didn't really have time to find that. Good to see you in here though, bro. I gotta stay focused right now though. I gotta let me get this bad boy home, and then we'll talk about my lack of checklist. Yeah, my ARM trade I could have done without because it didn't meet 100% of my criteria. Nvidia, yeah, I mean, hindsight, this candle isn't the greatest candle, and the problem was this lower high right here, which I just forgot about. I don't know, I saw right through it, but other than that, It was going pretty good. $36, $39. I keep wanting to touch that. Come on, man. Previous high is 39. 2R is 22. That's 21. Man. There's 37. 38. Oh. Yeah, I'm really feeling like capturing 2R right there. Come on, man. Sat out today. Man, that everything gapping up this morning had me feeling good today, man. I had to jump in. Damn, man, I hate to see that. Ah, look at the SPY pulling back and everything, man. Good Lord. I didn't even look over there. Damn it. Well into 2R too, man. Was up over $60. Gotta play it smart, man. 37 was my original target, which would have been nice to have. Actually, 42 was my original target, but when I added, I put it just below the highs here because the smart thing to do is to believe that previous highs is going to be we're not going to go past that, right? Previous highs are tops, but started feeling a little greedy, wanting to make up for some lost trades. And now looking like break even is going to be the prize. But we'll see. We'll see. Man. I think that's the second time I did that to myself. What did I do that to myself on? No, Microsoft ended up going to Target, so Microsoft worked out. Just leave that at break even. No need to claim $5. That would be nice, bro. That's a nice perspective. I like that. I just needed to win today, bro. It's been like 2 weeks. And I've had a lot of good looks today. So back feeling confident about my strategy. Just struggling with should have taken 2R. I had 2R on Google, didn't take it. ARM was just a subpar play. had the higher high, higher low at VWAP, but it it did not trade above the opening range like I needed it to for me to really get in there, you know. So that was my mistake there. Microsoft was my best trade for sure. This is exactly what I want to see. This is my edge right here, bro. Nice clean moves. Nice uptrend. Buy right there. Sell right there. Perfect. Be so nice to get Google Home though. That will be the icing on my day. Amazon actually is looking kind of good too, but I'm not about to. I really want to take this one, but it would not meet the checklist, so I'm not going to take it. We're just going to get Google Home, man. I'm just going to try to get Google Home. Yep, you're right, bro. You're right. I'm good with that. I'm totally good with that. Man, it really sucks though to get stopped out on Nvidia, man, and watch that thing just like moon basically. I feel that. But the other side is like when you're new and you're so hungry to succeed, it's really hard to not trade, bro. It's really hard to just sit back. I remember the first time, I think there's been only one day that I've actually sat at my desk and not traded. And I actually had like buying power and, you know, my account wasn't blowing up or anything. And I just sat there and didn't trade. Wow. Spot though. That's a nice little move right there. This is above HVS, narrow range candle at VWAP. This is a lower high right here though, and it's outside of my trading window, so I'm done for today. But adrenaline junkie. The experience is so good too though, man. Like, I don't learn nothing from just sitting there. I guess you strengthen your patience muscle. My joint is weak. My joint is weak, yo. Well, I'm about to see what's going to happen here. If the SPY cracks down after this consolidation, Google's probably finished. It's looking like it's finished, man. That sucks. I know it should have dragged my stop up to 2R. It was right there too, man. It was right there. This candle right here, right underneath there is 2R. And I could have just put my stop. This is such a scream to sell right here too, man. And I just sat there and looked at it. 5 minutes. Yeah. Less noise. It's hard to be patient with the 5 minute. When I did that, and I just kept switching because I was like, I feel like I'm missing so much information when I'm used to trading I was trading the 1 for a long time. Like most of my trading career, I've traded the 1 minute chart. So sitting here on the 2 is like a big deal. But like when I was on the 5, I kept wanting to see what was happening inside of those candles. So I would keep switching back to the 1. But nah, I mean, I can definitely like, bro, this is a nice entry right here on Google. Narrow range too. All right, here we go. Here we go. SPY's breaking up. Come on, SPY. We can go back up to 505, man. We got this. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. We bouncing back up, or is this just a nice short entry pullback? Man, I was listening to somebody break down the market and basically break down these last 2 weeks, and it just made it seem so obvious that, I mean, I looking at the spot myself, I could tell that it was pullback season. Like, you could just tell. But just his philosophy on, getting out of your long swings and, switching to day trading, and how he was, all the gap ups ended up being, great short plays and all of that. And just like, man, like, just a little more knowledge and experience can really close some gaps. But I definitely got a lot of experience over these last couple weeks, for sure. All right, what are we doing here, man? Can we keep it going this time? We got to get to 40, man. I was in this penny stock community, 12-15 day trading for a while, and I started trade. They were all small caps, penny stocks, and the guy had a really good strategy. It worked out a lot of the time. But then I developed my own strategy, and I would trade his call outs, and I kind of felt like I outgrew the group because I was trading his call outs, but my entries and exits were like really good. And then I kind of ventured over to mid caps and large caps, and I just kind of I don't know. I just felt like I outgrew the community. I didn't want to trade penny stocks anymore, so it wasn't really a need for me to be there. I appreciate that, Ellingford, man. I want to see me succeed too, bro. Oh, to live the dream, the day trader dream of. I just want to make $1,000 a day, man. Bruh. And honestly, just once you get there, you just size up, man. And the world is yours. Alright, here we go, man. Here we go. What's the bottom side of that? I'm taking 2R. They're not taking that away from me again. 2R, 3R, baby. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Am I being a little too impatient? It might pull back a little bit from here. Nah. Gonna tag me out, man. There we go. Got my 2R, baby. I'm out of there. I don't care what it do after that. Count it up, man. Hey, it looked like it's probably gonna go too. I just needed to be a little more patient. I ain't even gonna look at it. That's the day, man. Almost 2R up. Subpar trade on ARM. Subpar trade on Nvidia. Yeah, if I didn't get in here, this wasn't the entry. So you know, I just should have left Nvidia alone. You know, you can't get in everything. So yeah, you're right. You're right. So yeah, there just wasn't a way in for me on Nvidia. This was after a lower high, so I shouldn't have got in there. But these two trades I'm good with. Even though we got a double top here, came right back down to my HVS line and VWAP, and I don't know, I was feeling a little sketch after I got in, but I wish I added down here instead of up here. If I added down here, I watched it too. I was like maybe 5 or 6 cents too late past this trigger candle, but it still would have been a lot better than entering up here, and I could have moved my stop right up under that candle and could have taken profit at these highs, probably at 3R too. This little heart. So this Google trade will be good if it turns into a winner. Nah, I mean, I want to see this pull back to support. Like this is my entry area for sure. This double top though is kind of scary, but I mean, really, I was just trying to get back to these highs. I did want to get back a little past them though, so that's kind of sucky. But I was hoping to be able to add on the way up so that I could take out before it gets to these highs. I just missed this opportunity right here. So yeah, I'm not mad at the Google trade. I am mad at the Nvidia and ARM trade though. This ARM trade, like this blue line right here, I'm not supposed to enter below, and I got it way down here. Even though it almost went to target, it was very close to target. I think 12 cent was what I needed out of there. So, bruh, you just get in the moment, man. I don't want to take them anymore. I don't like. I realized when I started grading my trades that I take a lot of subpar trades. Really, Microsoft was the only A+ trade today, and Google was like, yeah, this is an A+ trade for me right here. This is like picture perfect setup. That high volume range, I draw a line at the top of that because that's where I wanted to trade above and hold. Trades above that here. Nice shallow retracement down to VWAP. Buy it over to HVS. Boom. Like beautiful trade. Google like technically did it, but it just wasn't clean. Like it technically fulfilled everything I needed it to fulfill. It just wasn't clean. This right here, I mean, honestly, this right here should have disqualified it because this is very bearish. But when it came back down to my level and it was holding and the SPY was looking good, I just kind of took it anyway. So the winners are good, but the losers are bad. I mean, yeah. Nah, but this definitely a subpar trade for sure. I could have stayed out of this one. I could have stayed out of that one. This was one of those squint ones. Let's see. Nah, I mean, it's still a higher high. Let's see, what's that? 29, 27. Yeah. I don't know. No, ARM was a bad trade. like I said, this blue line, when I set this was supposed to be where the trading action needed to trade above and retest to this line in VWAP, like it did over here on Microsoft. Like how it traded above this opening range and then came back and tested VWAP and this line, and then I bought the break back over that candle. This is what it's supposed to look like. So you look at that versus this, where it barely trades through that line. Came back to test VWAP, but yeah, I passed up on a lot of red flags on this. The fact that it's trading beneath the opening range, the fact that this big long candle is right here, this was a bad trade. That almost worked. And NVIDIA, this is technically what I want to see, but this wide range red candle is a red flag for me. So when I see that, I'm supposed to disqualify the trade, which I did, and that's why I didn't enter here. But then I saw this nice bounce back up and was like, oh, well, maybe it's okay. And then I got in and got stopped out. If I got in here, I probably should have put my stop under this candle. But that would have been like 5 shares, which still would have went to target. But yeah, just should have stayed away from that one. Microsoft's the only really good trade, if I'm being honest. That's the only grade A setup today. You could kind of validate Google on the 5-minute, but yeah, it's just not ideal. Yep. So I had a bad day, is what you're saying. uh, it's like, I don't know. I find myself talking myself through what's actually happening on the chart. Like when it doesn't, because a lot of times things don't picture perfect meet your setup or my setup. So I just try to look at the price action and see what's happening. Like, okay, it traded way above the opening range, closed above, like stayed above it the whole morning basically, and then it pulled back with the SPY, and then came back to the level that I like it to test at, and this is where I like to enter. The only thing is that you have this this is a lower low compared to this. Like this is the only tick against this setup, is that this is a lower low, and this is a lower low in reference to this. But this is still a higher high compared to that, and you know, it's still a decent move up, and the pullback isn't too crazy, although this is a big red candle too. So yeah, this is a make excuses for entry. That's a good question, Ellingford. What do you suggest? I think being in the Microsoft trade and it going good made me feel, it gave me like, it made me feel like I had room. Man, Google ended up going to 3R too. Stopped me out on that one candle and went on to my 3R target. It's all good though. Um, yeah, like the Microsoft entry was so good that I was just like, all right, we got some room to play. And that's a terrible mindset. Terrible mindset. So, in reality, this should have just been one trade on Microsoft, and which is fine because if I can just consistently find those one trade, maybe two trades a day, even if it's just 2R, if my accuracy is like you said, well, if my accuracy is 80%, 75%, then I'll feel comfortable moving my risk up and turning that into a $500 risk trade for 1,000. You know. So yeah, my filter just needs to be a lot better. I think the checklist would help. Having the checklist right here. I think I'm gonna spend some time finding something that I can use to keep right here. It don't even have to be a real checklist. It could just be a picture of a checklist. Start with your checklist. Yeah, you're right. You are right. But yeah, like this Google trade is a perfect example of when the market is moving up. Even when I take subpar trades, it works out. But when the market's moving down, I have zero room for that, which has been my world the last couple weeks. Market moving down, and I'm still taking subpar trades mixed in with my perfect setup. Man, that's a nice trade on Microsoft, bro. I like that. uh, yeah, I can do that. I can do that. I wanted to do that, but I just feel like I'm such a scrub right now that I don't want to be like teaching my teaching my strategy. But I think it would be cool to kind of just put what I'm doing in perspective. So it's like, okay, this is what he's trying to do. So yeah, I can do that. I'll do that. I might wait till this weekend. I've been kind of looking for a video that I can post on the weekends. So um, that might be that. Hey, was we supposed to wrap this week? Last weekend? What's up, Ellingford, man? I need that. I need that Zoom call, bro. Please, por favor. I was checking my email. Like, did he email me? Yeah, Microsoft was a beautiful trade. Man, I was really happy just to see it trading above yesterday's high. Like that's a really good multiplier for me. Not trading in the in yesterday's price action, but above yesterday's price action. That's like my favorite. Um, yeah, I don't like inside days at all. What time is it? 10:29. Yep. That Google trade worked out nice though. What that look like on the one? I'm doing it for me. What? Just talking through all my BS. I use Street Trader out of the Bahamas. Offshore, baby. I'm ready, man. We can do like after trading session, like at 11:30 market time on one of these days, or Saturday morning, like I don't know, 9 o'clock or something like that. I am a U.S. resident. I am in Kansas City, Missouri, home of the Chiefs, Super Bowl champs. But I got an itty bitty trading account, so I had to take my talents to the Bahamas. Very true. And I got a bunch of screenshots of this type of trade. I got a bunch of screenshots of this exact process. And I also have a bunch of screenshots of me squinting and making these work too. But these only work in the bull markets. This works in every market. Yo, walaikum salam. Yeah, yeah, come on. That's a really good question. Pushing profits. I have yet to have money come this way. Like all my money goes to them. So I don't know, man. One day I hope to request a payout. One day. It has not happened yet. I'm still struggling for consistency, my friend. I'm still struggling with taking bad trades mixed with my good trades. But they're a great broker so far, you know. Of course, it all depends on do they pay out, but the customer service is really good. Like I got the guy on text message, you know, when I need to adjust my my daily max loss. I just send him a text and he says done. With CMEG, I had to send an email for everything, and it would take time for them to get to me. And whenever I would trigger the max loss in order to trade my account the next day, I would have to send an email and wait for them to respond and turn my account back on. But with this account, everything's automatic. So like if I'm trading and my P&L goes beneath, my max loss is 100 right now. So if my P&L goes beneath 100, I'll get a pop-up that says max loss, can only close positions. But if my position takes me back above minus 100, you know, a pop-up will pop right back up and say trading's open. Like, you know, you can enter positions again. So whenever I get max loss and I'm closed out for the day, when I open my platform the next morning, it automatically opens trading up again. So that's really nice. The super nice thing is I can fund my account with Bitcoin, and it's same day. So whenever I need to send money or add money, you just log into your portal, set it up. They give you the QR code. I scan it with my Cash App, and I send the money right over. And I get an email within like an hour saying that we've received your deposit, and it's ready the next day. So that's super cool. Commissions are way better than CMEG. CMEG is like $4 in and out, and here is like pennies. Like a trading week, I'll spend $20 in commissions for a whole week of trading, whereas on CMEG it's like $20, at least $20 a day. So that's really cool. Leverage is bananas. I get 20 times leverage. So your risk management just has to be on point. But my risk management is my strong suit. My discernment is my problem. Ellingford, I've definitely thought about a hedge fund. Like, I it's like my dream to be a super successful trader and then start a hedge fund for my family and friends and just trade that, and everybody can make money off of it. I think that's a super cool goal, Ellingford. I'd love to get to that point. Because I always want to put my people on, I want the people in my circle to, if I become a millionaire trader, I want everybody to eat, I want my community to eat. I want to do big things, man. They like $5,000. I think $5,000 is like what they would like for you to start an account with, but there's some wiggle room, I think. There's some wiggle room, but if you're interested, man, you got some couple bands you want to send over, I can set you up. Send me an email, bro. Whenever you're ready. Yeah, that would be dope, Ellingford. That would be super dope, man. Man, I need it today, bro. Even though it was just 2 hours, I need it today bad, man. I've been on a red streak for a minute. It's usually on my red days, I at least have 1 or 2 good trades, but it's been like literally all red, just day after day, just like, bro, what am I doing? Got two winning trades today, even though this is not a great entry, a great setup. But it like meets the parameters. You got the opening range, trading above the opening range, coming back and retesting that range, and VWAP at the same time. So that's why I was able to talk myself into that, because it meets all the requirements. It's just not clean. It's not clean like this trade is. This is like that's what you want to see. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, no problem pushing profits. I got you, man. I'm trying to get us all on, man. CMEG is a super ripoff, man. The commissions are just crazy, man. I used to get killed, man. Trying to risk. I wanted to risk less than $25 a trade, but the commissions were so expensive that if I risk like $5 a trade and I'm paying $4 in and out of the trade, like even if I won the trade, I would still only have $2. Like it was just no way to trade like that, man. Start thinking like I'm a hedge fund, man. You mean like I'm responsible for other people's money? Is that what you mean, Ellingford? Still trying to master futures. The prop firm challenge has been funded twice, but managed to blow. Yeah, I've thought about that, man. I felt like I was, I feel like I got a pretty good handle on price action, and I feel like I would feel less inclined to trade the lower time frames if I traded something like futures. And I feel like I think I would kill swing trading, honestly. I just don't like being in positions for a long term. Like I took like a year off day trading, and then I opened a swing trade account and made a couple $100 pretty quick. But man, I was up at pre-market like 4:00 in the morning, checking on my positions. Man, it's too stressful for me, man. Yeah, that Amazon, boy, look at that Amazon. I wanted to take this too. If I was still in my window, I know I talked myself out of it because it was beneath the opening range. Yeah, that was a no-go. Yeah, but this looked really good to me. That looked really good. But anyway, can't catch everything. But yeah, I mean the prop firms sound good because you get to trade with other people's money. But you know they make all their money for the challenge money. Then you got to make sure you get one that pays out and all that stuff. So you're gonna sell your house and start a hedge fund incubator. Tell me about that. What's an incubator? Hey, can you guys hit that like button for me too? Por favor. Por favor. Hedge fund incubator. That sounds cool. And then the thing about those futures, man, like I heard that the platforms, like if I had a platform open trading futures and you had a platform open trading futures, the prices won't necessarily be the same that we're both trading. And you don't see the true volume, the true market flow of the orders, the order flow. I don't know. It just seems kind of sus to me. Webull started futures trading. That's really interesting. These little free brokers are really changing the game in trading, man. It's pretty cool. Man, I lost my fidget spinner. I'm a little disappointed. Yeah, I don't know what could have happened. This mic got me. Tell me about that incubator, Ellingford. Is that like the startup where you looking for angel investors, or you is the startup where you start building a track record for profitability before you start inviting people? We look at that SPY bouncing off the 50. Or no, that's the 100. That's all we needed, man. I don't know how much bounce is going to bounce, but I sure am happy to see it. Super happy to see it. I was cruising right here, and then we got here, and it was like, pew. 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 Okay, I've heard of Top Step. Spend 50 for a 50K account. If you pass, you get a live account. Oh, 50 ain't bad. I always only heard about the ones that are 100. 50's not bad. Man, I had a good day today, man. I still had a couple less than ideal trade entries, like this trade on ARM. Didn't meet my setup criteria at all. I like this tap to VWAP right here and kind of just jumped in. Actually almost went to profit up here on this candle. It was like 12 cents away from my take profit order. Clearly I should have been trying to sell at 98 and not above that, but I didn't really have a big position size. And I'm trading, most of the time I'm trading my risk to reward rather than the level on the chart. So like, I should have looked at this and said, well, I don't know. There wasn't a reason to really believe that it couldn't go past 98, but clearly it could not go past. Well, it went to 98.37. My order was at 49, 98.49. So it almost got there, but I'm not. I need this to trade over this blue line right here, which I draw over this opening volume before I enter a trade. So it just wasn't a good entry at all. And Nvidia too. If I was gonna enter Nvidia, it should have been on this candle, but I talked myself out of that entry because of this this wide range red candle here, which is what I'm supposed to do. But I still ended up jumping in over here. Stop was too tight, got stopped out, and got to watch it trade up all the way up to 828. So that kind of sucked. But this Microsoft trade was perfectly aligned with my setup, and I took it and rode it all the way to 2R. Google was not the cleanest setup, but it kind of checked the boxes as far as trading above the opening range, making a retest to that high volume support and VWAP, and I got in, and I was able to take that to 2R too. But the best thing is that this is green down here. I've been on a pretty bad red streak. So just happy to break that. Have a little more confidence in my setup going forward. I was like, bruh, after last week, I took VWAP off all my charts, and I was like starting over from scratch. But my buddy Ben, who was usually hanging out in the chat, he was like, man, I've never actually seen a good setup of yours fail. You just keep taking bad setups. And I was like, man, you're right. You're right. But that's pretty much my struggle, man. Like, when I find exactly what I'm looking for and I take it, it works out great. But my struggle is taking subpar entries, things that my rules tell me to stay out of. So just trying to become more disciplined and trade the plan, man. Yeah, I pretty much always trade large cap. I started out small cap, low floats and all that, trading huge gap ups and all of that stuff, but I just didn't like it. I didn't like having the rug pulled out from under me. Like, so many times I would be in a position that I felt was good. I would be in profit on my way to target, and then an offering would come out and it's just like big red candles. Like, after that happened like 4 or 5 times, I was just like, bro, this is stupid. It seems like the low floats are meant more for short sellers. Um, and I don't short sell, so yeah. I went from there to trading like $15 to $20 setups, which was um, I like those a lot better, a lot more stable, more predictable. I would say more follow through on the on the moves up. Um, I didn't really get into large caps until I got with my new broker, who just gave me so much leverage that I was able to trade whatever I wanted to trade. And yeah, man, I started trading AMD. I loved AMD. I started trading AMD when it was like $70, man, and I just loved it. It was so good. And yeah, it just kind of segued into larger caps, and it's been great. Um, ICT, Inner Circle Trading. Yeah, I've heard of them. I've listened to a couple of their motivational motivational videos on YouTube. I'd actually stumbled upon this YouTuber called Eman Trading, and he basically debunks, or I don't know if you call it debunk, but exposes fake trading gurus or whatever. He got some hard hitting videos on ICT, man, of him being a fake trader and making all his money on teaching people to trade and not actually trading profits. So yeah, I don't know about ICT, bro. Momentum small cap trader, love the volatility is great, man. The volatility is great. I just the setups that I ended up, when you first start trading, you trade all kind of things, until you find something that you feel like you have a niche in, you feel like you have some strength. You're good at recognizing, and you start finding some consistency. And I like momentum, but I just really like the way the larger caps move. Oh, dude, I listen to Trading in the Zone on Audible like once a month. I love that book, man. I think he really helped me out with my risk management, just as far as accepting risk. And yeah, man, my Google Long was cool. Um, Not the cleanest play for me, but I kind of punked out. I kind of punked out a little bit on taking profit here. I do like this ad, but I should have added down here. But I really wanted 3R out of this thing. I wanted to hold till 47, but I ended up selling at 21 on this back tick. After I was sick after this move up here and this move down, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take my 2R next time he gives it to me. So I moved my stop up underneath this candle. But I did feel like it was going to move up the rest of the day. that third tap usually does it, man. That third tap seems to really do it. Yeah, but I'm out already, man. I'm pretty much 2R to 3R trader, man. I like to get 2R for the most part. Every now and then I'll try to squeeze out 3R. Usually if I can find a good place to add on the way up, I'll hold for 3R. But I checked out your video this morning, bro. I like that a lot, man. I liked your breakdown of the market. That's definitely one of my missing things, is just paying attention to the overall picture of what's happening, big picture in the market. I was getting slaughtered these last couple weeks, man, trying to go long on these large caps. Like, I wasn't looking for like real bullish catalysts. I was just looking at my basket of stocks, and that gap up would get me every time, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. ICT might be. I like their speeches, man. Their motivational speeches. But I'm pretty much, you know, I spent a lot of time developing my strategy, and I really like it, and it works when I trade it, when I stick to it, you know, when I trade it with discipline and with um, discernment, you know, and not being wishy washy about it or whatever. And now I'm just kind of fine tuning things and really just discernment and discipline, man. Just knowing when to sit on hands and knowing when uh, to get in there, you know. I do have a scanner. Chart Watchers is the base of the scanner, but I actually Bear Bull Traders, man, they have a really nice free setup right here. It's in beta, so it's free, but yeah, they have a really cool scanner, man, and you can set up, you know, you can add windows and set up, you know, whatever alerts you want, and they got a thing where you can backtest the alerts and see what they pull up, and then you know you can go in here and fine tune and add filters to kind of get it to where it's pulling up exactly what you're looking for. And it's not 100% accurate as far as like if I'm trying to find a hammer doji at VWAP, it's like it's a little scattered. Like some of them are right exactly what you want, and some of them will be like $1 below VWAP or something. So the best use for the scanner, I think, is just finding momentum, finding volume spikes, finding high of day breakouts and things like that. But yeah, I would check out tradingterminal.com. Um, I for the most part, I'm just looking at pre-market. So I got a pre-market gap up that I come in here and look at, and then I, you know, put together a little list. It's got a little news feed here, which I don't really look at, but I really got a couple YouTubers that I like to look at. Like Bear Bull Traders has a morning show where they go through the gap up list, and you know, I take a little bit from there. I take a little bit from Trader TV Live. They put out a watch list every morning. I just kind of pick through those and see what I like. Yeah, 100% pushing profits. 100%, man. You just trading is so unique, man. It's so unique to your personality, man. I feel like you definitely can learn a lot from taking courses and things like that, but ultimately you have to develop a style that works for you. So, you know, you take things, you know, you learn some things from here and you learn some things from there, and then you get out there in the market and practice, and you know, you get some seat time in, get some time in on the market, and you know, you track, take screenshots, take, you know, journal, and you start to find things that you really good at. And I just love pullbacks on uptrends. You know, that first, if I can catch that first pullback on an uptrend to support, I love that. Buy that, and I just like it a lot. I used to trade a lot of breakouts, but I got faked out so many times. I was just like, bruh, I want to just wait for it to pull back to support, man. You know, um, yeah. So I do feel like I could have probably paid for a course in the beginning and maybe shortened my learning curve, just because, you know, I learned everything on YouTube pretty much, and you know, you just kind of takes a little longer to gather information and sort through the BS, and I don't know, it wasn't really that hard though. Live Traders was a super huge resource for me. Their YouTube channel. Um, Even though I didn't believe him, he was like, it's gonna take you 2 years, 2 to 3 years to get good at this, and I was like, bull crap. I'm smart. I'm savvy. I'm gonna get this down in no time. And he would even be like, yeah, even you. I know you think you're smart and all that. Oh man, I've been getting slapped up for 2 years, man. I've definitely had some really nice moments though, where I believed, were nice enough moments to make me believe that I can do it. And but yeah, I've had some rough times too. Like these last 2 weeks, bro. You can look at the videos, man. Like red every day, man. But I needed a day like today just to remind myself that my setup is good. This is my setup right here. It works. It works for me. Um, yeah, I did spend a lot of time with the trading community. I spent like maybe 3 months in the trading community, and I learned a lot, man. The stuff I learned about support and resistance in that community and high volume areas on the chart is like an integral part of my strategy. Shout out 1215 Day Trading, man. They have a really nice small cap community. Dude is super cool, man. Super nice. Um, yeah, Warrior Trading, he does make a lot of content, but bro, it ain't my style, man. Watching them trade live is just like bananas to me, man. It's like the wild, wild west, man. And I don't know. His risk management to me is a little iffy, man. He's such a gunslinger to me. Like I remember watching him post YouTube videos, man. He'll post his end. He's very transparent though. I'll give him that. But bro, like 20K loss, 15K loss, 9K loss, and I'm just like, oh my god. Like this ain't right, cause like Live Traders, my guy Jared over at Live Traders, he's super big on risk management, and he does the R system, and you risk the same amount on every trade. And so looking at that, and then looking at Ross Kane, I know he's profitable, I know he makes millions and all that good stuff. So I'm a scrub over here trying to peel out $50, but yeah, just that style wasn't for me for sure, for sure. But yeah, man, shout out to the guys that put out the free content out there, man. And yeah, that's what it's about for me too, man. That's kind of why I wanted to start this channel, just to, I don't know, give an inside view of what it's really like trying to become a day trader, and not on here fronting like I'm only posting my good trades. I do post my shorts. I do post shorts, which are just my winning trades, because it's fun. Like I don't want to be chopping up all my losers and but on my videos and my streams and my reviews, I go over all my losers and really just talking about what I'm struggling with and showing what I'm struggling with, and just kind of wanted to share that aspect of things. I appreciate it, bro. Netflix. Man, I've been wanting to trade Netflix for a while, but the volume's just been so low. Yeah, this is nice. That's nice. Netflix was low-key on my radar this morning, too. Yeah, that would have been a nice entry right there. What that look like on the 2, though? Oh, yeah. This right here. This is a nice setup, man. You can get in right there. And pow, the sold right there. Maybe you could leave a little on. Yeah, Netflix is really nice today. Now, yeah, I watched your video, one option on the way into the office today, man, and it had me feeling good about the SPY. I was like, oh, we're going to get a bounce, please. Please. Yeah, because I need this. I thrive. I thrive in a bullish environment, man. But yeah, the bear market is where I learn discipline, and the bull market is where I make all my money back from the bear market. Hopefully. How long you been trading, Trigger? Also, man, if you guys can hit that like button, that would be super awesome. Since 2019. Okay, that's what's up. I started in March of 2020, man. I was I hated my job so much, and like the end of the year 2019, I started researching, like just looking for a way out, and stumbled across the stock market and day trading, and so I spent like 3 months, studying and researching and watching videos and all of that. And I was like, when I get my income tax, I'm putting $500 on the market. And I mean, I was preparing very diligently, trying to figure out what stock I was going to put it on and all that stuff. And this is right before COVID hit, and got my money, put it in Webull, and was it Webull or Robinhood? I don't know. It was one of those. But I put it on IBIO, and a pharmaceutical company. And I bought in at 33 cents. And in 2 days, it went up to $1.40 something. I think I sold $1.42. Turned my $500 into $3,000. Like, I could not believe it, man. And I was like, this is it. I'm telling my wife, man, we about to be rich. I bought my monitors, bought a desk. I quit my job. Oh my God. Boy, I was tripping. But like 2 weeks after I quit my job, COVID happened. My job called me, and they were like, hey man, go ahead and file for unemployment. The COVID unemployment kicked in. So that was cool. So I was getting unemployment for a bunch of months. And then the stimulus started rolling in. And so I had a pretty good, 6 months of not having to worry about money while I, got some experience in the market. And, man, I loved it. Like, I was about it, man. I spent all my free time studying videos and studying charts and candlesticks. Yeah, bro, it wasn't happening. I have not made a withdrawal since, bro. I have not made a withdrawal since. Dude was asking me if my broker pays out. I was like, I don't know. All I do is send my broker money, bro. Oh man, but I love it though. I mean, I love it. I took a year off, man. Went back to work for a while. This was 2023, and yeah, I hated it all over again. And opened a swing account. I was like, well, I could at least do some swing trading, man. I know I could be good at that. Because it's the pressure of the short time frames that makes me make all my mistakes. But like, if I got time to think about everything, swing trading's pretty cool. I just hate holding overnight though. It really bothers me. Yeah, I can't. My trading window I'm a day trader only. I can't. If I try to hold stocks overnight in this account, they're gonna charge me interest, and I ain't about that. So my trading window is from 9:30 to 11 market time. So I'm just chilling here, hanging out with you guys right now, man. I'm not getting into anything else. But I will be looking at it tomorrow. But yeah, man. If I hold something overnight, I'm up. I'm watching it all through aftermarket, and then I'm up at 4 in the morning looking at it all through pre-market. It's bad. It's bad. So yeah, I just much rather day trade. Yeah, it's definitely tough, man. It's tough, but I don't know. I want to say I feel like I'm almost there. My risk management is cool. Like I always lose 1R. Like even my prop reports over 300 trades, my average loser is like $24. My average winner's 67. But my batting my batting average is garbage. Yeah, that's me. That's pretty much me. But I'm Central Time. I don't. Well, yeah, I'm talking market hours. But yeah, my batting average is garbage because I can't stick to my strategy. I'm always like if my strategy is not presenting itself, I'm looking for other ways to get into the market, and that's usually ways that I have not back tested, have no data to show that it's a good trade. All those things like, and it fails a lot. So yeah, that's what I'm working on now, man. Just trying to be disciplined, keep my eyes on the prize, and which is just trade the strategy. Just one good trade. That is a book by the founder of SMB Capital, which is another prop firm that puts out really good content on YouTube. But he got a book called One Good Trade, and like that's just has to be your goal is just to make one good trade. Man, Spot turned out to be a. I had a lot of expectations for Spot this morning, but it moved up nice and then just consolidated for a long time, and wouldn't have been an entry for me till maybe right here, which is after my trading window. Yeah, I love the R thing, man. It just makes everything make sense to me. It's such a logical system to me, and it's just definitely a good way to track things, a good way to keep things consistent, and to make sure that your winners are bigger than your losers, all that good stuff. But yeah, I'm just trying to. I get in here and start gunslinging, but really, man, I just need one, maybe two trades a day, and I can make a career off that if I can get my batting average up to the point where I'm ready to raise my risk. But yeah, man, GE ran off. I was thinking about GE down here, but it was beneath where I wanted it, man. I really want to add some more things to my bag, my playbook, because I feel like there's got to be ways for me to catch some of these things, man. But that's later. I got to perfect my one thing right now. AMD's going. I was looking at AMD right there, too. Man, it's a great day on the market, man. I'm so happy to see some green. If I could just get like a week, a week uptrend to put a little money back in my account, and man, I wanted TradeZilla. I really liked TradeZilla, man. They came out when they first came out. I wanted to mess with them, but it depends on what broker you got. And it seemed like you could just import though, Imports are synchronized. Oh, it says Sterling Trader Pro. That should be good enough. Huh. I might have to do that. I think I'm already signed up though. Yeah. Sheesh. Hmm. Trade Zero is your broker. You got a TradeZilla promo code? It's too late. Nice. That's what's up. All right. All right, I just signed up for TradeZilla. I looked at them a long time ago. I really like them. I definitely need to up my journal game, so I'm gonna mess with that. Import my trades, start importing my trades. That'd be cool. Good looking out, bro. Good looking out. All right, folks. I think I'm gonna go on and get up out of here. It's been a cool little day, man. Very happy for my little $47.99, man. Y'all don't even know. um, yeah, but I'll be posting a review video shortly, and I'll probably post a couple shorts for this Microsoft and Google trades just for fun. And please hit that like button for me. Hit that subscribe. I stream every morning starting around 9:20 market time. And just come hang out with me and we can rap. You can watch me make money, lose money, talk about it. Anyway, appreciate y'all stopping by, man. Appreciate you, Trigger. Yeah, man. Appreciate you, man. I'll catch y'all tomorrow.